Okay, we are cooking with gas. So, what is up, everyone? My name is Takeah Latimore, and I am super excited to be sitting here today with the one and only Jasmine Nicole. Hey, Jasmine.
Hey, how are you?
I am doing well. It's a Friday. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
We wanted to sit down and learn more about you, your stories, and you as a Black indie author. So tell the people a little bit about you, what it is that you write, and what it is that you love about the Black indie experience.
Well, I'm Jasmine Nicole. I write contemporary romance. I do all of the things. So I write. I'm a reader. I came into the space first as a reader. Um, I'm a mom. I'm a teacher. Like I do it all. I don't know how. Don't ask me, but I do. Um, what I love about the Black indie author space, I love that everybody is like so creative and like the best stories come from Black authors, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Like our the stories we come up with, the scenarios, the scenes, the love, the all of it unmatched. We need to be on the shows. We are the shows. Like that's it. That's it.
I love that. Okay, Kim is swinging. I love. Okay, so I'm gonna back up here because I heard a few things from your bio that you said, and I want to back up and give it to the people so they really know who they're dealing with here. Okay, so Miss Jasmine
Yes, yes, yes.
Nicole, an avid reader, as she said, who put her writing degree to use in 2022. She is now a contemporary romance writer who writes the sweetest, y'all, the sweetest. Okay, the sweetest Black love stories featuring single parents. You do. Featuring single parents, everyday people, and heartwarming happily ever afters. When she's not writing, you can catch her in the classroom teaching the kiddos, which thank you for your service because, okay, big hero. Um,
You know, you know.
yeah, for real. Or being a mom, listening to music in the gym or at church. Y'all, come on now. Y'all got to give it up for that because you do all the things like you said. You did that.
I try.
Yes, you do. You look so well doing it. So let's get into it. Can you tell me, was there somebody in your life who like maybe you shared your work with prior to publishing and they were like, you gotta, what are you doing? Like you gotta share this with the people. Like what inspired you to write your and publish your first book?
um, I'm not even gonna lie. Black indie authors. I have been writing just I want to say my whole, it hasn't been my whole life. Just about middle school, and everybody's like, "You're a good writer," and I'm like, "Okay, I can write a good essay, perfect." Got to college. Oh, you're a good writer, perfect. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this degree, so we just gonna stay a good writer in my head. But when I got into the space and I saw so many people like me, moms, teachers, social workers, doing their job during the day and then coming home and typing all night. I was like, I could do that. Let me pull my computer out, dust it off, and get to writing. And it was like I feel like I wrote my first book in like a few months. I think I started maybe October, September, and then it was out in December. Because I was like, if they can do it, I can do it. Like they are the inspiration. So
I love that. That's beautiful. And of course, tell the people the name of the first book.
love me this Christmas.
Love you this
I'm
Christmas.
repping Nat and Fury right now. I got my shirt on. Look, my Christmas list.
Period, we love it. So cute. Okay. And that's really cute too. She's got the Christmas gear, Christmas in July. We love it. We're here for it. I love. Okay, so we're gonna get to Love Me This Christmas. And
Yes.
we're gonna get to that follow-up. Okay, so can you walk us through what your
Yes.
writing
Yes.
process is, right? So are you a desk and multi-screen type of writer? Do you sit in like one specific place at your house, or is there some like a cafe that you love? What does that look like?
Words in wherever I can. I'll be on the Stairmaster typing a paragraph or two. I be at the cafe. I be at work. I be like I done had kids out of recess and I'm like, hey y'all, let me just get this chapter in real quick while y'all go play football. Like I write everywhere. anywhere I can get these words in, because when the day is over and I'm zonked out, I can't push out nothing no more. So I get in where I can.
I know that's right. Not on the Stairmaster. Working and working.
Listen, it's hard. I be like, okay, this workout getting a little intense, so I'm gonna have to come back to it. But I start out like, okay, let's do it, and then
I love it. Black women in lit. That's what I'm talking about. She said we're gonna do all things. We do all things. Okay, that's beautiful. So, okay, are you a chronological writer, or do you write like how whatever scene pops up, that's the one you're gonna write first? How does that work for you?
I do jump all over. Sometimes like a scene will pop in my head, and I will like just write that. Like I have to get it out. Like I'll dream or something. I'm like, let me get this out before I forget it, and then I go back and piece it together. So sometimes the scene might make it in the book. Sometimes it might not make it in the book, because once I fit all the puzzle pieces together, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking with that one, but we just gonna put that in the notes app and just let it sit. So there you go.
Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
mad at it.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. She's like, no, it could be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I can imagine. So you write in different spaces. That Stairmaster one has blown my mind. So I can imagine with you writing on the Stairmaster, whatever.
Right. I be in the gym like, okay, he kind of cute. Let me think of like a gym scenario. Okay, that didn't even fit because they're not even at the gym in this book. So why do you have that there? Like, just take that out. So listen, just chaos demon. That's me. That's
It's okay. It's chaos makes life fun. We're not
it
judges. Safe space.
does. It does. Very
I
fun.
love that. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about Marry Me This Christmas. Please. First of all, the book dropped on the 20th. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
are so welcome. It was so cute.
Thank you.
Yes. I'm not gonna say it was ignore my work cute because I don't know, my supervisor is watching. Hey girl. But if
Listen.
I had to say it was.
Okay, good. Because we waiting on that book now, okay?
Yeah, you know.
So we waiting. I know that look. I know it.
I know what you're talking about. I know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
Okay. We
Okay, so let's talk about it. Can you tell the Sister Girls about Marry Me This Christmas, and why you wanted to give readers a follow up to Natalie and Fury, who like, uh,
dream couple. In my head, I'm Natalie. Like one of these days, it's gonna be me. It's gonna
period. Claim it, claim it.
listen. It's mine. But I initially when I wrote "Love Me This Christmas," I was like, they have to have a follow up, and time just slipped away. Books got in between it, and I was writing it the whole time, but I was like, I don't like this. Let me take it out. I don't like this. Take it out. Like this, what the story that is released to the public is not the story I initially wrote. Like when I tell you complete 180, like it was supposed to be very messy, very just. And I was like, no, they don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. Let me sweeten it up for them. So I had to give them the best happy ending ever that I could give because they deserve it. They're my dream characters. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's the journey to the altar, and then to the altar.
it was so like it. Like I felt like I should have been dressed reading it. Okay.
Listen, okay. I said, what am I gonna wear to the wedding? Because I need to be there. Like, come on now.
Honestly, like I was like, I feel like I'm a little underdressed in my little moo and stuff.
Okay.
Like, I gotta put on for the people.
Listen, should I wear pink or white? Like, what am I gonna wear to the wedding?
You know, absolutely beautiful job hitting it. So okay, you said there was a 1-8, and like you had to turn some things around.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna lie, you had me in the first half because I thought like when he was at the awards and that lady was making I was like, oh, so this is about to be one of them situations.
You know what? That I said I could have did something with that. I could have, but I was like, no. Let me not do that. Okay. Listen, we're gonna go down a dark path. Okay, we don't want to go there. So I was like, she have her little 30 seconds. That's it. Have it. That's it. That's all.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You like, I was like, oh, is she gonna pop back up? Like, we're gonna have
Listen,
we have to jump in the book.
are we
I'm
gonna
glad
have to fight?
you
Listen.
know, I thought it was what the blues could do. I'm glad we didn't have to. I really am. Okay, so so you wrote and you said books got in between. So you always knew you were coming back to these characters.
Yes, I had it in my. I wanted to come back because I was like, they deserve to have like a more like wrapped in a bow, literally type of ending. I mean, I still they still live there. There are going to be other characters in that universe that will get a story. Hopefully, we'll see. So they're not completely done, but their main stories are done. Like that's it. So I was like, I gotta let them go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a bang, and a bang, and a bang.
Listen, I had to cut some of that out too because I said, "This is this who we are? Like this who we are? Like what has gotten into me?"
You were wilding in the keyboard.
I was wilding. Like when I tell you, if I could have, if people would know, like that book before was a hot mess. A hot mess.
It just sounds like I'm about to be in your DMs for them chapters, some unreleased
Listen,
chapters.
listen, I was like, I should just release some of that. Just like, here y'all go. This is what's supposed to happen at this scene. You know, it was supposed to be a couple fight. I won't say a couple fights. It was supposed to be a fight, a whole guest pop up and all that stuff. So yeah.
Okay. Well, just know my DMs are open. Always and forever. Amen.
I got you.
I may be on a social media break, but never from you. Okay. So just,
okay, I got you.
You know, just slide my way.
Yes, I got you.
Okay. So was there any part of the writing process for Marry Me This Christmas that you liked better than, or you preferred, or was a little easier than when you were writing Love Me This Christmas?
I will say, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. This one's a little bit harder because it's harder trying to. That's why, like, I applaud anybody who can write a story about an established couple because it's like, what are they doing every day? Like, are they going out on dates? Are they eating popcorn on the couch? Like, what are they doing? What's going on? So it was hard because at first, you know how it be when you start a new story. You like, do I even know what I'm doing? Like, who gave me this authority to type these words? Because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. And so it was a lot of that during the process, like trying to figure out how to keep this whole idea of like this is the ideal couple, but like they still go through drama and deal with their own emotions and stuff like that, and kids and family and all that stuff, and just life. So
I love it. I really do. And them children, man, those brothers, I love all the children, but those brothers from book one have my heart. They're so adorable.
yes,
they're so adorable.
Sweet. They're so sweet.
Oh goodness. Okay, so can you tell me, right? If you had to pick a scene from Marry Me This Christmas that was your favorite to write, which one would you say it is?
Oh, that's tough. That's tough because there was a lot of good ones in there that I like. I feel like my favorite one. I like writing the scene with the friends, Janae and Crystal. Like the girls getting together. That was kind of fun for me because that one was a scene that wasn't supposed to be in there. So like I added that in because I was like, I need more of Janae. Like she always get kind of left out, like the ugly stepsister. And I'm like, no, she deserves more screen time. So that was kind of my favorite to write because I didn't have no pressure of like, trying to make Fury look like the perfect man that he is. Natalie get to be whatever. Crystal get to walk in and Crystal all over the place. And then
literally.
Right. And then we get to throw in Janae and kind of let readers know what she's like because she is hopefully going to get a story. So, yeah.
I see the fingers crossing. Please don't tease. Okay,
okay. You can't be too sure in these writing streets because you might start typing something out and then you be like, what is this? Close my computer.
What'd you say? Is this who we are? I like that. Is this who we are?
Like, I can't do it. So always fingers crossed. Like,
Okay,
We'll see.
well they're crossed because I read the what's next, so they're crossed. Okay, like
Listen,
this.
that's my impulsiveness, because like along with the chaos demon, I just be doing stuff. And I was like, let me put that in there, because if I put it in there, that means it has to come out, and I have to sit down and write the story, because somebody's gonna be like, wait, I saw what you did back there, so come on, hand it here. So
That's
yes.
crazy. My middle name is somebody. Takeah is somebody. Like, I'm so glad you met me. Nice to meet you.
Listen, I said I knew somebody's gonna be like, that's how Nat Fury's story at the end of coming soon. And then I was like, a year passed, and I was like, And then when I started marketing, somebody was like, I'm sorry, but it is here finally. So yeah.
They like, come up off it. Let's go. Come on. I love it so much.
Mm-hmm. Like, I was trying to be polite with you, but thank you. Finally.
I love it. I'm here for it. Okay, so my next question for you. I love that you say in your bio that you write stories featuring single parents, right? Which I think that's so dope.
Yeah.
Do you think that because you're writing books about single parents, do you consider them, like you, not anyone else, do you consider them to be like second chance romance novels?
Oh, that's a good question. Be a little bit, but then the way that I think about it is like it wasn't love over here with that parent in the first place. So it's really like first love with a little, I won't say baggage, because kids are not baggage, but like with a little extra layers, little extra cake pieces or something.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's beautiful. And specifically, why specifically like do you feature the single parents? Because really, when you think about it, they don't. The rep isn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not there, but it's not overly acknowledged. Like this is what we're talking about here.
Yes, and that's a reason why I do it, because I'm like, as a single parent myself, I'm tired of the negativeness. Like, it's plenty of blended families out there, single parent, and created this beautiful family and this love story out of it. And we don't, I mean, you get to see it, but you don't get to see it enough. Like, you come across it and you be like, oh, okay, maybe somebody do a story time on TikTok about a single dad who took a chance on whatever. But I'm like, these need to be forefront stories. These need to be like the norm with everybody else love story. So
I think that's beautiful. We love it. Absolutely. Oh, I love it. We love a single family, and then they get together and they blend. And that was one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite things that I get to read when I read your books is how well everybody co-parents. Oh my
listen,
gosh.
I said
Oh
this
my.
this is a fantasy novel. Because never have I ever seen people just be like, oh, that's what we doing. Perfect. It is what it is. But you know what? In Jasmine Nicole world, everybody's happy. Everybody's loving on everybody. That's it. If you're not loving on nobody, you don't have a chapter. So bye. Like, get out.
Okay. Well, I love it. I really do. I think it's a beautiful representation of, like you said, like blended families. And
Mm-hmm.
it's so great, especially when it's like the kids are getting along and the kids are besties, and that's why the parents end up together. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. So I think that's great. You do that really, really well.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so we're gonna backtrack since we're talking parents. You are a parent. You're a single mom, like you said. You're an educator, which again, thank you for your service because oh my goodness, Black teachers matter. Um,
Listen.
and I'm sure those things can get overwhelming at times for you. Do you
Mm-hmm.
ever have like a moment where you're just like, you know what, I can't write today? And if you do have those moments, do you ever face the writer's guilt that may come with it?
Um, Not really, because the way that I look at it, I said along maybe what was it 2014, like maybe 5 years ago, I wanted to put out one book. I did more than that. So if I don't get this book out this year, that's fine. If I don't get it out next year, that's fine. If I don't put it out on my timeline, that's fine. It'll eventually come out, and if it don't, it don't. Like, the characters gonna talk, and when they ready, I'm ready. So I be tired. Listen, I be like, oh, okay, yeah, I should write that down, but you know what? I gotta get up early. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will see y'all when I see y'all.
So we'll get here when we get there. I love
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna get there. Eventually we will.
See, you in control. You got it. You got it
Listen,
together.
like I write this. This is my computer, okay? I pay this Wi-Fi bill in this house. I decide when the books come out. Like my kingdom, my writing kingdom.
I know that's right. He's like, I
Yeah,
got this. Please don't trip. Okay. I
yeah.
love that so much for you. Okay, so let me ask you this: who are some of your go-to authors? Like, will you open your Kindle or when your one-click buy authors?
Mm, for sure, Shanice Lola. I love her stories. Like so sweet. I'd be like, girl, I'm trying to write like you. Like get this level. Recently I would say Genesis Woods and Rhonda McKnight. Like I've been powering through their catalog. Like, oof, man.
You said Rhonda McKnight. Look, put me on.
Listen, specifically the Bennett series. It started out like real and it's like no spice either, because sometimes you'd be like, child, I'm okay, I get it. Like I just want to read something and just get through it. But by what I think I'm on book 5 or 6.
Ooh.
Man, she had me up in the morning and up late at night, pushing like I just got to get through the next. Tell me what happened. On the edge of my seat, reading at work, like phone out on my desk, typing notes and like, oh, what? Listen,
I
listen.
love that. Like one more chapter, just one more. I
One
love
more
that.
chapter. One more chapter. But my bookshelf is full of my babies.
Yes.
You might recognize these people right here.
Yes.
There. Yes, yes. My babies.
I love it. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. When we're talking about the genre you read, you write romance, contemporary romance. Is that your main reading genre?
I will say yes, but I like to keep it. I feel like in my head, what authors write is sometimes the opposite of what we read. Like I love mushy gushy lovey stuff, but sometimes I want to be in the streets. Put me in the streets. Like my go-to urban romance is Hey Monet. Put me out here in these streets. I know I would never be on this corner, but I want to be on the corner today. Like put me there. I want to go there.
She said, "Right here, Coach."
Love it.
Wait a minute.
Yes, put me in. Put me in. I'm ready.
I'm screaming. Okay, so every once in a while, you like to go across the tracks and see what's going on.
Yes,
I love that. That is great. Now, is there a genre that you read, or you kind of like,
I do.
dabbled in it that you think like your family and friends would shock them to know about?
Just straight up urban fiction. I've read books where I'm pretty sure if my mom and my sister was like opening these books, they're like, "Girl, what is wrong with you?" We all do. We all do. Yes, and that's what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying. Like I I'd never join in the discourse when people get to talk and mess about urban fiction, because I'm like, have you read it though? Because you would want to be there too. Like, come on now.
I'm
It's
saying it's
the
like
storylines be just page turners.
truly, it's like hanging out with your dad's side of the family. Love it. Let's go. Let's go there. I love it.
Not the that side of the family. For real though, you be like, that's my cousin right there.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yep. That's her right here. Absolutely. No, I love that so much. I love that so much. Okay, so if you could have one of your books turned into a film, which one would it be and why?
oh, it had to be Love Me This Christmas. Like it's a Hallmark film, and I'm gonna stand on that. Like I want to see it on Hallmark
Yeah.
mahogany. If that's even a thing anymore, I don't even know if it is. But at Christmas time on the couch, I have.
You will. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah, we gonna put it out there. It's gonna happen, and you're gonna be sitting next to your man with your blended family, watching it. Like, yeah, I did that. Hmm. Yeah.
Listen,
Okay. Is there a genre that you would want to write in the future?
um, I would say the urban or fantasy, but I have to take my brain to like a whole nother place to get there. I know I can, but I that's where the imposter syndrome will settle in and get real comfortable because I'll be like, girl, that's not how they do that. You can't make that up. They're not real, but someday.
Okay. I'm waiting on that because what you say you do all the things. I'm gonna be waiting on that because I just know it's gonna be out of this world.
Listen, literally out of this world.
So can you tell me what is something that you would love to see happen like in the Black lit world for Black independent authors?
I listen. I want Amazon to get it together and stop messing with our book orders. I see that way too often, and I'm like, I be ordering like 3, 4 books at a time. I know people ordering like hundreds of books for events, and I would love to see that change. That can't be in my power though. But I would love more just like community, like getting together. I like the book event that I think Gray Huffington does, where she invites authors to just like sit down and like chill out with her. I would more things like that because we all across this country, but it'd be nice to like come together and maybe not be a book event, but like, hey, we just gonna get together and write.
I love that. Well, when you make it happen, see what I did there. When you make that happen, I'll be there. I just want to come and take some
Listen,
pictures and say, hey, that's it. That's all.
you gonna be first at the top of the list.
Can you tell me like what advice would you give the next sweep of Black indie authors stepping into this space?
Number one, know that you have a specific audience and work your damnness to try to find them, because I feel like a lot of us get discouraged because like nobody's reading, nobody's talking about the book. That's because your people ain't found you yet.
Okay. Now for our sister girls who may not have cracked open your catalog yet, but they definitely will after they've met you. Can you tell me where would you suggest they start in their Jasmine Nicole rabbit hole?
Listen, just start with number one. Love Me This Christmas. Everybody loves Fury. It's a good place to start. You you get to meet my faves. You get to dive into their world, and then from there you can just go. I will start with Love Me This Christmas and then go Sweet on You. If you're just like, I just want to pop in real quick and say, hey girl, I'll start with Moonlight because that's a standalone. You could read it, pop on out, pop back in whenever you want. But yeah, definitely start with Love Me This Christmas because nobody hates Fury. Like he's that guy. He is.
So, Jasmine, tell our sister girls where can they find you online? Where can they find and purchase your books?
On what is it? TikTok, Instagram. I am at Jasmine Nicole author. On I think I'm that on Instagram too. Yes, at Jasmine Nicole author. All social media apps.
Oh, Jazz, hold on, you went out. Tell us again where we can purchase them books. We know where to find you on socials. Now, where we purchase them books from?
Amazon. That's where we at right now. On Amazon, Jasmine Nicole. I'm gonna pop up. It's another Jasmine Nicole, but I should pop up first.
And you do. I don't know about y'all side of the internet, but on my side of the internet, she pop up first every time. Okay. My Kindle knows, my computer knows.
Yes.
If we looking for Jasmine Nicole, it's this one. So absolutely. Jasmine, thank you so much for putting up with our technical difficulties, with our internet's just not acting right. and for taking the time to come out and speak with us today. We really
Listen.
appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Yes, it really was. Okay, sister girls, please make sure that y'all follow Jasmine Nicole on all the socials. Please get the books, check them out, review them, and remember, Fury is he's spoken for, but you are welcome to read and enjoy him. Okay, but he is double
He's
married,
playful.
double
He's
married.
playful.
Until next time, peace.